Yo, what's up, fam? Yeah, today I'm going to try to help explain the confusion between backside stance and the frontside stance. So if your DOM is headed from this side of the screen to that side of the screen, which just means that, like, okay, I'm going this way, or you're going to spin step this way. Your momentum, your center of gravity is headed that way. That's your DOM, wherever your center of gravity is headed. So if it's heading this way, then there's two main schools of thought when using reference points for what's backside and what's frontside. The one that I use, which I think is really simple, is you take like a handy dandy reference tool, this is just for visualization, and you put it perpendicular with your DOM. Just cut your DOM right in half, make it an X, and then to me, if your left leg is in front of this DOM line, then you're doing a backside. This is backside stance. If your right leg is in front of it, there's this frontside stance if you twist left. So this is how I would do a D leg. This is how I would do a B twist. Okay, now look at this. Still backside. Still backside. Still backside. My DOM's going over here. Still backside. Okay, this is front side. Still front side. Still front side. Okay. And then if you line your legs up in between backside and front side, there's forward neutral, which has both the legs on the same line facing forwards. This is like a punch front. Forward neutral, and then if you do that backwards, with your DOM still headed that way, this is backwards neutral, and that's just in between the backside and the front side. As you switch, you got to cross in between the neutral stance. So then the other school of thought uses the target as a reference point, and what they basically do is take the DOM line, the handy dandy tool, and they put it parallel or right on the DOM line, right along it, and to them, the backside stance has to have your left leg on the right side of the handy-dandy reference tool. This, they have to take off from here with their DOM headed straight ahead. This is backside to them because their back is facing their target. To them, they say that if you go to here, this is over-cheating all the way to front side. If your left leg is on the left side of the handy-dandy reference tool. But my problem with that is that this still hasn't even crossed into a neutral, into forward neutral, and in between front side and back side, there's a neutral stance. So you can't over-cheat from back side to front side without crossing the forward neutral. That's only my issue with that, which is why I think if you do a cheat kick, like, of course you should be cheating as hard as you can. You want to get that leg, point at your target with your dick. Like, that's where the momentum's going, that's where the power is. But that's just hopefully two easy ways of just comprehending what people mean when they say backside or front side. And then every now and then you get a confusion where somebody's doing a trick at like an angle or they're coming at you and then they take off in some weird obscure... And at that point, do you even really give a shit? I mean, really, like, that's really the person's responsibility to just tell us what they did.